just like the contra meme, of I'm sure you're aware of it at the they don't
Yes,
just want
yes, yeah.
power, you know, they don't
They
want
want
power,
to
they want to end
endlessly
the
critique
endlessly
power.
critique
Yeah,
power.
endlessly
It
critique.
but
Yes.
it's more than that. Like it's really more than that though. Like if AOC ever got to a position where she had a lot of institutional power, like let's say
Mm-hmm.
she just like she ascended to the Senate and she was able to get like somehow the Senate majority spot, or if she ascended to the presidency, like they will turn on her because she has that power now. Like it's not even just like that wanting to critique power.
Mm-hmm.
They view institutional power in that way as inherently corrupt. And so
Yes.
they assume that in order to get that kind of power, you
Yeah.
will have had to have, you know, compromised and sacrificed every progressive or social democratic or democratic socialist bona fide
Yes.
that you ever had. And so they assume that anybody in power is bad. And so
Yep.
if they see people taking steps to getting that power, like what we're seeing Mamdani do, like he's actually kind of
Mm-hmm.
impressive. Like he's actually pretty pragmatic. Like he's actually building a coalition. And you can already see they're starting to like fucking turn on him. And it came up in that Ogre Boy
Right.
debate. And
Right.
so it's not even just about them wanting to
Do,
endlessly critique power. They
right.
actively dislike power.
Yeah.
It's very counterintuitive if you're building a political movement, because what do you do without any institutional power? It's nothing at that point. It's just like a
Yeah.
fucking hobby.
Sure. So,
Yeah.
do you remember when AOC won? Do you remember which district it was? It was like a New York City related district, right?
She serves New York's 14th district.
Okay, and that is a part of New York City, right?
Um, is the Bronx New York City? I think
Yes,
her
I think
district
so.
is that, yeah, she serves the
Yeah.
Bronx. Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm saying is it seems as though New York City is extremely blue, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think
It's
yeah,
like it's
yeah.
a Kamala
If
plus
if
72, you know, it's
Yeah,
yeah.
if that's the case, it would make sense for Zoran and AOC to, as left leaning as they are, to be winning in these districts and these regions, right? But then the thing is that leftists expect the same thing to happen in like the most fucking conservative towns, but it's fucking NYC, right? NYC is like second Israel, you know, like the amount of Jewish people there is like second Israel. It's like it's not even the same as like West Virginia mentioned, right? Like I'm pretty sure Mention. I've been told again and again that Mention is like literally the only fucking Democrat that can like win in West Virginia.
Yeah,
So
he
if
was.
if
Yeah,
it if
he
it
was.
wasn't Mention, it would literally be a fucking Republican, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing is that even if it was a 50-50 split in the fucking Senate, well, guess what? Maybe you should have won more seats then, and instead of having moderates be like the fucking deciding vote, right? So the thing is that to complain about Mention and Cinema just feels like useless to me because it just seems as though they're the only people who can pull off what they're pulling off, and nobody else. And then you're not really focusing on winning like seats that can obviously be more Democrat, right? I don't know. It's just very silly to me. Like the entire complaint is completely unserious. Just very silly shit.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you were watching the Just Silk video,
Hmm.
he was talking at the end about the bully. He was talking about the bully pulpit at the end, and
Yeah.
he said something that wasn't quite right. Like he said that I'm against
Mm.
using the bully pulpit, but that's not my position at all. Like so like in California, for example, they were Gavin Newsom is considering convening a special session of Congress, the legislature, to amend the Constitution so they can redistrict and gerrymander the shit out of California in response to Texas looking to get rid of like 5 seats for Democrats with their redistricting.
Hmm.
And the legislature is a supermajority Democrat. I mean, like it's like a comfortable supermajority of Democrats. And so in this case, there's an assembly member in California that he's like a progressive guy, and he did like a tweet thread about how it's wrong to gerrymander and we shouldn't do this, which is
Hmm.
ridiculous. So like this is not about like morals or ethics or norms. It's just a ruthless power, like a power move that the Republicans are doing, and Democrats would be stupid not to do it. In this case,
Exactly. Yeah.
Newsom has leverage over this assembly member because we have a
Hmm.
supermajority. He can lose that guy.
Okay.
It's not a bit fuck him, you know. So Newsom can go to public war with this guy and be like, look, if you don't understand the assignment right now, I'm going to work
Hmm.
to replace you. And he would be
Okay.
justified in doing that, and I would support it. But when you have a 50-50 Senate, Biden had no leverage. He just had none, like none
None.
whatsoever.
No.
It was reversed. It was Manchin and Sinema
No.
had all the leverage in the world, and
Yeah.
that's something that I felt like I couldn't get my podcast co-hosts to wrap their heads around. There was some impulse in them where they just felt like there has to have been something more that he could have done to like be mean to them. And the reality
No.
is that like Biden just didn't have the luxury of being mean to them. So
No, and in my opinion, it's kind of like a miracle that Biden managed to do what he managed to do with like that. I don't know, like like what the fucking Chips Act, infrastructure bill, Build Back Better, like fuck, like there's just I don't know. It's and honestly, like okay, I'm not entirely familiar with the California gerrymandering thing that you're talking about right now. Sadly, I don't really keep up with all of politics these days.
Newsom basically he wants
Yeah.
to amend our constitution so we can redistrict sooner, so we can
Hmm.
gerrymander the shit out of the state and then take like
Okay.
a bunch of seats away from Republicans. And he's doing it in response to Texas. Like Texas is about to like redistrict and they want to like ruthlessly gerrymander. And so
Yeah,
it would
fuck
be
it,
like a
do it.
reciprocal,
Yeah.
you know what gerrymandering is, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So like it would be like we would be reciprocating to what Texas is doing. And
Hmm.
so yeah, that's what that's all about.
No, fuck it. You should do. I mean, like again, like it's like I mean, rules only matter when both sides play the rules, right? I mean, if
I
only
mean this
yeah.
technically wouldn't be breaking the rules. Like if you amend the constitution, there's like a democratic process that you
Well,
can go through
sure.
to actually do that. So, you know,
Sure, sure. I
it
don't.
would be
Sure. Yeah, I don't
like
mean
in
the
a
autistic
vacuum
version of rules.
in a vacuum, getting rid of
Yeah.
gerrymandering would probably be a good thing, like on the national level. But if you know, it can't be unilateral. So like if the Republicans are going to do a bunch of gerrymandering, the Democrats would be idiots if we just said we're principally not going to do it because we think it's, you know, unethical or immoral or whatever.
Sure, I meant norms. Yeah, I meant
Yeah,
norms.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like the thing is that there just seems to be like a line before that everyone pretends that they're not gonna cross, but like now everyone is like crossing it. So it's like, fuck it, you be dumb not to also cross it, right? Like I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna take off, but like, so
Hmm.
do I do a Just Silk conversation? What do you think? I'll do it.
I mean, sure, why not? But the thing is, who am I to say no to content, right? I'm a content creator. I produce content. I would love to cover a fucking conversation. Why not?
Okay, I'm gonna
You
reach out.
should. Yeah, you should. Okay. Wait, hold on. Last question. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Last question. Okay, last question. I'm so
All right,
sorry.
one
Okay,
more,
I'm
one
so
more, one more,
sorry.
one more.
Okay.
Okay.
What is up with you saying that you want to debate with Queeman? What's going on there? Where did that come from?
I didn't know much about him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to like debate or have conversations with most people, and so I think people had tweeted me about like he tweeted me like clips of video he made about me, and so I
Just
without
address
knowing anything about him, I was like, I
mounting
just reached out.
shit
And I
on
was like,
my
hey, what's up?
stuff.
You want to have a
Hutch got a
conversation? And he
reply
did,
to
and then I had
comment to
someone
hit the
privately
dentist
reach out, and
ASAP.
they told me he's like very, very, very toxic. And then I looked into it, and I was like, oh, he's kind of like he seems like kind of like a shitlord. Like it's not really about politics. It just seems like kind of like edgy humor or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And so it was not like it was not like I don't like really like those conversations. I don't feel like those are fun. Or
Okay.
is he, do you like him? Is he good? What's up?
I have a crush on him.
Oh, you do like him?
No, I'm kidding. Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh.
Do you? Okay, wait. So, hold on.
I
So,
really don't know anything about this person, and I just like looked into it after somebody reached out to me privately, and I was like, oh, okay, this guy's like super toxic.
okay. I mean, like, I think that if you're willing to have a good faith conversation with Queeman, I think you should. Why not? I mean, like, here's the thing. I think J-Stock is also a shitlord, right? But like, I mean, I don't, anything for the sake of content. I love content. I want to prioritize content. So it's like, I mean, it's up to you at the end of the day whether or not you want to debate these kinds of people. But I think that, if Queeman was unhinged or is a shitlord in the debate, I think you can totally make him look like a fool. No,
Um,
I mean, it's up
well, I
to
don't know who
you.
to trust now because I have a friend who told me that like it's like he's like super toxic, and so
Oh, he is super toxic. You're right. He is super toxic. But I mean, here's the thing. All right, it might be. Look, do you know counterpoints?
Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I met him. Yeah.
Fuck him. I hate that guy. Okay, but regardless, okay, he has debated Queeman multiple times. Okay, and if you want someone who has debated Queeman before, you can ask him. But also fuck Connor.
Okay. I guess maybe now you've got me curious. Maybe I'm open as long as it's good faith. And so I got the person that reached out to me to tell me about him implied that it wasn't good faith. It was just shitlord like slop like it wasn't like
Okay.
like I was specifically told that he wasn't good faith,
No.
which made me not want to do it.
Well, Queeman is bad faith. Queeman is bad faith, but a bad faith conversation can still be fun. It's up to you.
Yeah, sorry to
Yeah.
deprive you of content, but that's not really like I don't really love those conversations. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, listen, it was good talking to you. Enjoy the rest of your stream.
Okay. Yeah, will do. Let's keep in contact in DMs, okay? All right, I'm glad you discovered me. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, take it easy.
All right, I'll see you around. Goodbye. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Sleep well. Interesting. You don't think I burned our bridge preemptively, right? By pushing him towards content. Look, I'm not here to morally grandstand above J Stoke and Queeman, okay? All right. Fuck these two people. Actually, I will. You were fangirling so hard? I was. Dude, but I have to use my fangirling towards a productive route, okay? For the sake of content, I have to act. All right. I think he respects the honesty. Really. I was being honest. I was like, I I want the content. I love content. I hate dry content days. Right? Absolute cinema. No. You shouldn't just say you're a drama slop tuber. Why not? I am. I'm not gonna pretend I'm not. As long as you vote blue no matter who, he doesn't care, I'm sure. I am vote blue no matter who, to be fair. Okay. You're not only that though? Really? 98 watching, 17 likes. True. You know what, guys? You guys should know what you guys should do. If you guys would like to, you know, keep continuing doing Hutch related things, okay? And maybe even do Hutch myself sexually, okay? I would highly recommend you guys to tip, okay? Super chat, membership, donos, all right, of any kind. I highly recommend that, okay? I highly recommend that. Any kind of donation would help. Super chat, donos, all right? Also, Tally, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, okay? I've noticed that. So W Tally. Okay, W Tally. Also Distinct. Okay, $2. Thank you for the $2. Hutch got a reply to Queeman to hit the dentist ASAP. Sadly, sadly it doesn't seem like they will talk anymore. But I'm just being honest. Okay, listen, I'm just being honest, okay? I am like I was honest about my thoughts about Queeman. I don't think he's good faith. I don't think he's good faith, but I do think it will be good content. Hmm. But when aren't you honest? When I'm dead. Queeman is bad faith as all hell. Yeah, he got fucking brain raped by Destiny, sadly. Also, can I just call out someone? Fucking Aiden. Dude, Aiden Underground, let me call in. Want to talk to you about Hutch. Talk to you and Hutch about Queeman. I have a lot to say about the guy. Yeah, good try there. Fucking shitlord. She a shitlord. Good try. You tried. You tried. I know that you're a Queeman orbiter, okay? Don't worry. I keep updated on all of you guys. Ooh, spooky. Okay. All right, let's continue. Dude, fucking hell. Is there any way where I can turn off the fucking chat notif? Dude, I swear to God, I feel like a fucking boomer right now, is what. Probably wouldn't look into it before dismissing yourself as not a political streamer when when he said he's building a team. Well, I mean, I like listen. I'm not online to LARP as some kind of political activist. Okay, fuck me, dude. Like, here's the thing. I mean, like, I was like taken aback. I was flustered for sure, right? I'm like totally down for like having a bridge, but like, I'm not here to LARP as some kind of political activist. You know, I'm not saying Hutch is. I'm just saying like me myself. I'm not here to pretend. Was it the real? Yeah, it's the real Aiden. I'm sure. No, let me see. Let me double check. I'm very good at that. Aiden has brain worm on his chest. Thoughts? That wouldn't surprise me.